My dearly beloved family, how are you all doing? As you can see, I am doing good and I know you are doing perfectly well. All right, my wonderful family, if you are just seeing my face for the first time, I am Agatha Progress channel on YouTube and I come across your way every blessed day. In this channel, we react to all videos, and in this channel as well, opinion is highly needed. So why don't you drop your comment in a very constructive way so that we all will jubilate in the comment section. As you know, I don't understand what to know about this video that you're about to watch, but I do hope you pick some sense from those videos. All right, my wonderful family, let me drop the video so watch it together, and don't forget not to subscribe. Share this video with your friends and family so they know all what is going on in the global world today. Right now, let's watch the video and I will be right back.
Outraged by the sudden cancellation, suspension of the sit-at-home order. We know that the sit-at-home order every Monday has become the only time we have stabbed the heart of the politicians, the heart of the governors of the Southeast and the Bìàfŕà land. We know that this Monday sit-at-home has become the only thing we have done to prove to the world that Bìàfŕà people are really tired and they are ready to leave Nigeria. Let me tell you, the 30th May or 31st May sit-at-home order was a remembrance of the fallen heroes of Bìàfŕà. The order may sit-at-home that Biafrans has observed was very peculiar because it was a remembrance of the fallen heroes. This is the only sit-at-home order that Biafra has made to prove that Mazi NNAMDI KANU continue to lead the movement for the restoration of Biafra and continue to show that Biafrans are ready to leave, to exit Nigeria. This is the only time Biafrans has actually given their voice that they are ready for referendum. This is the only time that the Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, has been able to prove to the world that the governors in the Southeast, they are not in control. This is the only time that Biafra people, under the leadership of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, has been able to give vote of no confidence on governors. Irrespective of the threat, irrespective of the harassment, threats to salary, threats to getting sacked, threat to everything that governors have threatened them, nobody listened to them, including the civil servant, bank workers, police, army, the governors themselves. It was a complete vote of no confidence on the political leaders in Biafra land. This was the first time. The other sit-at-home we have had in Biafra land is understandable because it has to do with the Biafra war. This has become the only time we stab the heart of politicians, we stab the agreement between Biafra and Nigeria. This was the only time the agreement between Nigeria people and Biafra were breached completely and dissolved. It was the time we told the Nigerian government that we no longer want to be part of the constitution of Nigeria. It was the only time that the Biafra people said the constitution of Nigeria is not existent. This was the only time that we said Nigeria is not a country. This was the only time we said, for the fact that you abducted the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, we know and we have now realized that we need to do extraordinary decisions. We need to do extraordinary things to be able to speak to the power that be. This was the very first time the international community were put on notice how serious, how resolute, how sincere the Biafra are ready to leave Nigeria. And we have demonstrated. We have demonstrated. And we are going to demonstrate again that come rain, come sun, no matter situation, the Biafra people are ready to leave Nigeria. We have demonstrated that in any condition the Biafra people find themselves, anytime there is a sit-at-home order to prove a point, the Biafra people are going to listen. And this evening, we have also again come to prove to them that Biafra will continue to be one people, one movement. The struggle for the restoration of Biafra is not political party. The struggle for the restoration of Biafra is not a democratic movement. It is a movement. It is a movement for the freedom of the people of Biafra under the leadership of Mazi and KANU. And like I've always said, Mazi and KANU will lead this movement wherever he is, whether in Nassau Rock, whether in DSS, whether in underground cell, whether in Dodam Barracks, whether from Krikiri. He's going to lead this movement, and it will happen like that. So, before we go into analyzing what led to the suspension and why it has been suspended for now, I want to play a video. Because one thing about me is that whenever I listen to people, whenever something happens, I need to also listen to those who are always standing by the truth. One thing here is that we have made our point, and we are going to make our point again. Our point is that we have given the politicians, the governors, all the leaders in the southeast and the Biafra land, we have given them vote of no confidence. And as a matter of fact, this is the only time that we have demonstrated that the governors should no longer be in power. And I'm going to play a video. I want you to listen to what this man is about to say before we go into the program of the day. Also, let me tell you, before I begin to tell you what happened, why it happened, why we should abide by this, I want you, because we know that Biafrans are angry all over the world. You see, when we say that the struggle is an autopilot, the autopilot of the struggle, this is what we mean. The Biafra struggle, you need to be in the spirit. You need to be in the spirit to understand. If you are not called for this, you will continue to make mistakes. But if you are called by the spirit of Biafra in this struggle, you will always be led by the spirit. The spirit will always direct you. So for those of you, when I started saying autopilot, some of you don't understand what I mean by autopilot. Some of you don't. I said also that if you go and check when I made that submission of autopilot, I said the struggle of Biafra has entered a dangerous stage. I said the struggle of Biafra has entered autopilot. It was not me speaking. Like what I'm going to do here today is not me. Whenever I sit on this seat, things will begin to happen. For some people who have, called me, I said, don't worry, I will come this evening and I will address it. And by the time I sit on this seat, I will tell you what I'm about to tell you. So those who don't understand what is autopilot, this is it. I said the Biafra struggle has entered a very dangerous stage. It has entered autopilot. It has entered a stage where we have no control of what happens. That was when? How many of you remember when I made that? How many of you? The submission is everywhere. It is on Nigerian media everywhere. I said the struggle for Biafra has entered autopilot. Now, what has happened between yesterday and today will make you to understand what is autopilot. And let me tell Biafrans watching me today, let me tell you, we have to obey this order. We have to obey this order, but more dangerous things will happen. You see, the spirit of Biafra has possessed millions of Biafrans, and it has entered autopilot. The autopilot now is that this is the very first time in the history of the struggle that an order was given and 99.9% of Biafra people was against it. And you know one thing? One thing is that the Biafra people that are against this order they are not the one who brought the idea. Or all of you that are saying, why did they cancel the order? Did you bring the idea? Did you suggest it? Did you suggest every Monday sit at home to the Biafra leadership? Did you suggest it? No, you did not. Somebody is asking my position. My position is that the sit at home has been suspended. And that is the way it should be. Our leader have suspended the sit at home order, but I'm going to explain what led to it and what we are coming with more. After it is reviewed, we are coming with more stringent measures. So do not say that it is over now, or something is not wrong. One thing I'm telling you is that my position is that I'm the same position with the leadership of Biafra. If it has been suspended, we have to defend the suspension, and until we will have a new measure and a new sit-at-home order. But I'm coming to address why it is going to be like that and why it has been like that. So what I'm trying to explain to you now is that the autopilot and the dangerous phase, the dangerous stage the Biafra struggle has entered. So 99.9% of Biafra all over the world, both at home, both abroad, both in the grave, both in the spirit, everybody is against the suspension of sit-at-home order. And that is the autopilot. Has it ever happened before? Have you ever, in anywhere, during the time of this struggle, anytime, have in a situation where order was given and the order also was suspended and the entire Biafra were outraged? No. We did not start today to suspend orders. We did not start today to lift orders. Orders has been given, orders has been suspended. including boycotting of election, including a lot of order has been given, order has been suspended. But there is no time, at least not to my knowledge, that the entire Biafra rise up and say, we don't like this one. So if you don't know what is autopilot, I have just given you, thank you very much. I have just given you a clue. Blaze Twain. Now I understand autopilot too. That is it. So, and when I was telling you autopilot, I was speaking from the spirit world. And let me tell you, this is the beginning, this is the beginning. In fact, the Biafra, we that are, in front of this thing, we don't even know what is coming. We don't know. We don't know. Even our leader, Mazi don't know what is coming. I am serious. Because the spirit of Biafra has possessed everybody. And that is what autopilot means. Automatic. Autopilot. Because the spirit asked me to say it, that the struggle is on autopilot. And also, the spirit asked me to say that we are now in a phase where we will have no control of what happened. And that makes it very dangerous. But you know what? No matter how dangerous it is, we will try to control it. We are going to try to control it. In fact, everybody, somebody say autopilot equal to disappointment. No. Autopilot is not equal to disappointment. Autopilot is only going to fasten the quest for the restoration of Biafra. Autopilot is going to make those who are decision makers in the Biafra leadership to sit up. That is what autopilot is going to do. In fact, autopilot of the struggle for Biafra restoration is going to be the game changer. And the game changer will start from now. Because when I was saying it, nobody understand. Nobody understand what autopilot means. But this is now just a tip of the iceberg, what is to come. This is a tip of the iceberg, what is to come. And the autopilot of this struggle, as it has entered autopilot, the Biafra people will be, the actions, the body languages, the activities of the Biafra people will make the decisions makers to stand on their toes. And it is going to fasten the restoration of Biafra. I want you to go and mark today's date. The autopilot will begin. Remember, it is not our enemy. This is not our enemy now telling us what we are going to be doing. No. It is not our enemy. No. Before we try to, give our enemies the way to go. They follow us. They don't give us what to do. They don't give us what to say. We give them what to discuss. CHC, thank you for your super chat. We cannot allow them know our next move. They were probably waiting for another seat at home. But boom, come auto surprise, we are autopiloting. Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. So no matter how you are going to, no matter how the autopilot is now inflamed and it is burning in you, the same spirit will also come through me and speak to you to calm down. And that is what I'm doing. But it is a sign. It is a sign. And it is a sign of what is to come. I want you to mark my word today. You see on Monday, a lot of Biafrans will not even step their foot outside. A lot of Biafrans, but we have suspended the sit at home and everybody must respect that. But I'm telling you that on Monday, this coming Monday, a lot of Biafrans will not step their foot outside. But you see, from next upper Monday, upper Monday, auto surprise, the next one after this 16, you will see the spirit of Biafrans will come down. That is my brother, Autopilot. Auto. And he must come to term with this particular analogy, with this particular issue I am discussing now. Tony Obiobodo, thank you for your super chat. But you know, a lot of people don't know the importance of the sit at home. So I'm going to bring a video that will come from a different perspective. One moment.
So my own point of view, I am a little bit relaxed now after hearing from Simon Ekpa, and I hope that he in person has a lot as well to explain to us. As he have said, we understand the situation now more better, and we ask God to keep on giving him the wisdom to handle some of the present situation at hand. All right, my wonderful family, we hopefully believe that there is a strong reason behind the call off or the suspension of sit at home, of which they will relate to us in the language we will understand very soon. And before then, let everybody keep their head, their brain down, let them calm down their annoyance or their anger, because a lot is yet to be reviewed. All right, my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this wonderful update. I still remain your one and only Agatha Progress. Please, if you know you haven't subscribed, you haven't joined this family, what are you then waiting for? Please click on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. Thank you very much once again. I appreciate